Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. And today is a Thursday and I don't even know why I'm torturing myself. So it is 4:30. It is 4:30 in the morning and we are planning to go to Birmingham food market. The plan is just to go and explore and see how much the food items are there as part of us trying to save money and look at cheaper options. So we aim to be there at 5:30. So I'm just getting ready and I'll take you with me. Let's go and explore this market and see what we're going to find. Is it going to be worth it or it's just going to be time wasted? We'll see. But you never know if you don't try. My main challenge is I'm not a morning person. I don't even know how I managed to wake up, but let's go and explore together. Oh, this light is getting into my eyes, but yeah, but the good part is because of the lighter mornings, it is light outside. After we arrived at Birmingham wholesale markets, there is a gate that you pass through, the one where that person with the orange high vis on, which they will pass you on a leaflet with the things that you can and you can't do. One of the things that was on the list is to make sure that you park in the correct parking bay so that others will be able to pass through if needed. And the second thing was to ensure that there is no children under the age of 16 that enters the markets. The size of the onions. We need to find a trolley first. Look at the size of this onion. Wow. Different sizes. And then there's some potatoes there. Tiny avocado. Oh, okay. Look at these apples. So we are currently having a challenge to find a trolley. Apparently we've got to wait for people who will be offloading. But they've got some plants as well, quite a lot of plants, but I'm not sure how long it's going to take us. Right, so welcome back to the channel. We are now back from the Birmingham wholesale markets. Unfortunately, I couldn't vlog in there. One of the security approached me and said I shouldn't be vlogging or recording anything, which I didn't understand because I've seen quite a few people vlogging and putting their videos on YouTube. But anyway, sometimes you've got to do what you've been told to. So we're now back in the house, and before I show you what I've purchased, I'm just going to tell you my experience. What I would say is, it's like we've gone to Mbaremsika. It's very chaotic in there. You've got to know what you want and sometimes it was the customer service, because some of them you'll be standing. It's like how it is as soon as you enter, which I'll just show you a clip of when we entered, before I was told not to record anything. It's like you enter through one market, and then in the middle it's like it's a corridor, and then on each side there's different markets, different companies selling different things. And I had a plan of what I needed, and out of everything that I needed, the only thing that I didn't manage to find, I did find it, but I couldn't buy it. It was the pumpkins. They were huge, really huge pumpkin, and I thought if I do purchase this pumpkin, it's going to be very difficult to finish it, because it was too big. Even if you split, I think it needed to split with 3 or 4 people to be able to say at least you can eat it before it goes bad. But so let me show you what I've purchased, and I'll tell you the price as well. So first thing is, we purchased these tomatoes, and they were for £6, and it is a lot. As you can see, it is a lot of tomatoes. The plan is, I'm trying to sort of eat to do a healthy eating. So these tomatoes, my sister was telling me that we can let them get ripe, and after they are ripe, we can then freeze them whole, and when you need to use it, you can just grate it, so it's going to stop the process of ripening further. So that is quite a lot. And if you think of it, £6 with this whole box, in the shops, sometimes you get only six for £2, and this was are very firm. So that is the tomatoes. And then I went on for avocados. Hopefully these ones will be a hit and miss, because I don't know what they're going to be like inside. But they were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 avocados for £9. So I think 75p, and you won't find this price in any of the shops. So I would say this was a good buy. And then we've got the onions. This is like this was £3, and that is quite a lot of onions. And then the red onions were £2. No, this one was £3, the red onions for the salads, and the white onions were £2. And it's quite a big steak, a 5-steaky one, which is a bargain. And then we went on to buy some red peppers, these long ones. This was £8. And last time when I purchased them in Aldi, for 2, it was £1.49. And here, I don't know how many we've got, but this is the box. There's quite a lot in there. And then the next thing we purchased is some sweet potato. So it is so the box was going for, so these are the box for sweet potatoes. I don't like the big ones, but there's only one big one. But this is quite a lot. Normally, when I go to the Asian shops, I normally buy about 3 for £4 to £6. And then this whole box was for £22, which was a bargain. And then vegetables. We got a box of wrap. This is the wrap that we find here in the UK. And at the moment in the shops, where we normally find it is a 2 for £1.50, and we've got 20 bundles in there. So that was quite good, because the whole box was £8. And then we move on to meat. One of the things that I haven't eaten, if I tell you I haven't eaten, it is the chicken feet, and I want to try it. And this packet was for £3. And then I also find some goat meat, which was a bit expensive. This packet is a kg. It was £7.50. And then we moved on to fish. So a box of fish So this was it is a box, 18 pounds, 16 pounds, and there is about 4 in this one and 4 again in this one. So it was a box for 16 pounds of tilapia. It's gutted in the scaled as well. And then I think that's everything we've purchased. So yeah, that's everything we've purchased. And so that was everything that we purchased. And in my opinion, can I say this was worth going to Birmingham wholesale markets? Yes, it was. And it will benefit, especially if you can find somebody to share with. Yes, here with ours, we're going to share with somebody who didn't manage to go, but we will be sharing, so we're not going to be wasting food anyway. But I think depending on the size of your family, ideally with the size of our family, you will need at least 2 or 3 people to share things with. There was also things like okra, which was quite a big box, and it was a box for 12 pounds, which was quite a lot. But I think if I'm going to buy that one, I would need 3 or 4 people to share with, because okra, I don't cook it every day, and I don't know whether I can freeze it or not. So with everything that we've got there, it was a bargain, and it is worth going. And especially if you are having parties, or you've got quite a large people coming to visit to your house, or you're having a party, a wedding, or any events where you're going to need to cook for a lot of people, I think it will be very, very worth going and buying all this. All the total of everything here was just under 80 pounds. And if you had to go in the shops and buy all this, I don't know how much it will cost. It will be more than that. So it was a worth journey, and we managed to come back on time anyway. We were back in the house for 7:45, and we left for 5:30. It took us 45 minutes to get there from our house, and 45 minutes back, because at the time there's no traffic. So it was worth a journey, and I would recommend, especially if you've got a big family. And the reason why I'm doing this is, with us building back home, we're trying to find ways where we can save money as much as we can. So buying wholesale, buying things in bulk is really going to help us, because you're not going to be like with tomatoes. I'm trying to move away from tin tomatoes as much as I can. Not to say they are bad, but it's just a choice. But if I'm buying the fresh tomatoes in Aldi, I get 6 small ones for £1.25. But only here I've got a box for £6. So it's going to last us longer, and we're going to freeze them. So it was worth it. Yes, I would say it is worth it. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I do apologize I wasn't able to get footage, because you would have seen how it was inside. But for those who are from Zimbabwe, you know how it is in Mbari. How Mbari used to be in the old good days. That's how it was in there. So you go to a market, you buy your things, and then you go to the next. And the other thing that they did is they have trolleys, but they didn't have them. So it was like we were buying something, taking it back to the car. There was a few trolleys, but it was very difficult to find one that was not in use. And by the time we got there, a lot of people in the trolleys, they were making several trips. You would see somebody who is packing things in their car and say, "Can I use the trolley?" And they were saying, "Oh, I'm going back to buy some more. I'm going back to buy some more." And also the area that I didn't visit today, they had a lot of flowers, which I wasn't aware of. Yes, yeah, there was quite a big section for wholesale flowers, but possibly next time I'll visit that. But today I just visited the meat and the fish and the poultry, and then the fruit and vegetables. So it was a good visit. Stressful to start with when we couldn't find the trolley, but it was worth the visit, and I've particularly enjoyed. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you in the next video.